So now we say in tune football. You're kind of a wavering Colts.
When the Colts aren't playing, he can't be bothered.
Yeah, exactly. But epic showdown this past weekend between 2 weekends ago rather, between Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Bills hosted the Ravens in the divisional playoff round in the AFC. It was a lot of hype going into the game. These are looking like they're going to be the two leading candidates for MVP. A week prior, the AP put out their list for all pro teams. Lamar was number one. So it's more likely going to be him that wins it.
Yeah.
The Bills ended up defeating the Ravens. It was kind of a sloppy game for Lamar.
Damn you, Mark.
Yeah, it was kind of a sloppy game for Lamar in the first half. He had a fumble that the Bills ended up recovering, scoring on that drive, and then also
terrible interception.
Yeah, terrible interception. It wasn't even pressure in the first quarter. So the Bills were up 21-10. He has some pretty good drives in the second half. Has probably the best drive I've seen him have in the playoffs. That last drive of the game. Ends up throwing a touchdown that got the score to 25-27.
To Likely?
Yes.
I believe so.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
They go for a 2-point conversion and tie it up. Mind you, it's a minute and I'm going to say 30 left in the game at this point. Mark Andrews in the flat on the right side ends up muffling the ball. But that was pretty much game after that point.
They lose by 2.
Yes, they lose by 2. I'm going to ask this respectfully because he will probably be a 3-time MVP. Is Lamar Jackson one of the biggest playoff, I'm not going to say chokers, but droppers?
Are we talking about NFL specifically or just sports?
I mean, you can say sports, however you want to award it.
Is he on the same level of like James Harden choking?
See, that's the thing.
See, to me, like the difference between choking and dropping, choking to me insinuates that you are the favorite in a game.
Ooh.
And you blow it.
You
had a clear opportunity to win the game and then you did some bullshit.
Okay.
Dropping to me is what Lamar is kind of victim of, where you are literally a god in the regular season and then you just become a guy in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. I'll say this. That I don't put that as much on Lamar as Mark Andrews. It wasn't Lamar threw a good ball. Mark Andrews fumbled
that play or the game?
Both. That play specifically. The game was so-so. I'll say that. The game was so-so, but that play was not Lamar's fault.
No.
And he played an okay game. I wouldn't say he played a bad game.
But he didn't play a good game.
Josh Allen played a better game, which was the big deal. I think. If Josh Allen played a bad game, I don't know. Is Lamar the worst droppers, like, in terms of his quality for the playoffs? He's up there. You do have to consider you could think of guys like James Harden. You think of guys like Joel Embiid. You have to think of Aaron Judge.
Aaron Rodgers?
Nah.
Aaron Rodgers to a degree. Aaron Rodgers has 4 MVPs and only made 1 Super Bowl.
Exactly. He's got that Doc Rivers. I got this championship. He's clinging real
to a degree,
tight.
But kind of with Aaron Rodgers, it wasn't always his fault.
I was say there's context. That's why I said playoff dropper instead of choker. And there's like context with some of this shit. Like one of those AFC title games, he wasn't on the field when they lost. I'm not gonna put that on you if when you walked off the field you had a lead and then your defense just kind of
so it wasn't all on A-Rod.
Or like
he's also a guy you'd think would have more success.
Or the fucking remember the NFC title game between the Seahawks and the Packers when they had that crazy special teams play. Yeah, like that stuff like that. I can't control.
That was
I can't control
Sean Ryan.
Yeah, I can't control you blundering a onside kick.
Yeah. Fair. I'm trying to think football wise. Anyone else that's like a huge dropper, choker?
Peyton.
I'll give you that.
Peyton.
The first half of his career for sure.
That's a fair one.
Yeah, he had 3 single-digit playoff games.
That's a guy who like skill for skill, he's better than Brady.
Yeah.
He like as like a mindset, not mindset, from like a IQ and physical ability, he's far superior than Tom Brady.
Do you think for Peyton is more coaching? Because if he had Bill Belichick, do you think?
Bro, Tony Dungy is an elite coach.
Tony Dungy, and then he had John Fox, who isn't as elite for the Broncos. But no, I wouldn't say it's coaching. I think the talent around him and also himself a little bit. Yeah.
Now, if it was more. Do you think some of like the Peyton Manning not success was because of he was overthinking it, or
I think the Peyton Manning choke level comes from him always being the best
Mm.
and him almost like assuming that he'll get through.
Yeah.
Brady clawed to just get to where he was. So I think for Brady, everything was a duel. Everything what made it was personal.
And and also
I like that.
And I also say this with how,
Especially if you hear Brady talk, he's kind of a psycho.
yeah, the makeup of their team, like Tom is fine, or whether it be Josh McDaniels or whoever was OC, or Bill O'Brien, whoever the OC was. If LeGarrette Blunt has to run this ball 35 times and we win this game, I don't give a fuck with Peyton, because he had an OC technically, but shit, he was calling his own plays after about what is like 5th or 6th year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like their offense was
He was the sheriff.
That's what I'm saying. Their offense was shit. Whether it's Reggie Wayne, Austin Collie, Pierre Garçon, like I gotta find one of you motherfuckers.
He was Woody, huh?
And also not having consistency on the defensive side of the ball at all. Whereas like if I'd have just guessed, let's say Tom played like 22 years,
Something like that.
he probably had a top 10 defense 12 of those at least.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious as a
Yeah,
Peyton Colt fan.
Yeah, but right now, like as far as like playoff droppers in recent history, it's between him and Joel Embiid.
It's got to be. Joel, do you think it's a him thing or it's just his body?
Yes, it's a him thing.
You think it's a him thing, not just his body giving
Bro.
it out when like
I'll say this, bro.
at the end of the season after all that
He's a
mileage?
bigger Zion. Where it's almost kind of like if I don't have to question if I don't question you guys' worth ethic. If y'all had opportunity to UFC, hoop, whatever, and make a bag for five whatever years, you would make the sacrifice. Like, all right, I'm gonna do this diet, or I'm gonna have this regimen, and like even out of the summer, I'm gonna stick to this because I'm gonna have the rest of my life to do whatever I want. And I just feel like because I don't want to say Joel has not clawed to get where he was going, but I just feel like whenever you get to your proverbial mountaintop, that separates the people who say mama mentality and people who actually believe in mama mentality.
Okay, that was cute. He's a coward.
Wow.
You know when I think it changed for him? Was it 2019 after he lost to the Raptors?
Yeah.
I think that's when like he I think he kind of realized that was the peak.
That probably I ain't gonna lie. That's probably the best shot of winning it. But for me, it's hard for me to just put it on his injuries, only because I might be kind of biased just because I'm a Boston fan. We've ended his season 4 times, and there's been a good chunk of those where it's been a guy in the long stretches, a guy like Marcus Smart or Drew Holiday guarding him, and he's taking turnaround middies from 18, 20 feet away. You are literally, as far as not just height per se, but a combination of height and stature, the biggest motherfucker in the NBA.
That's it's lack of discipline.
That's the lack of this.
That's
This right here.
That discipline.
No, that's not discipline. That's heart.
That's discipline.
Grab your fucking nuts and put him through the rim.
I'm leaning that way. I think, and that's why I feel like he got broke after 2019.
That's why I call him Joel and Bezel. Joel and bitch.
There you go.
Speaking of which,
The thing is though, Lamar has 3 MVPs now.
that's cute.
Embiid has 1. Damn.
Sorry.
Bless you.
I got a close up for that.
Sick.
Sorry.
Who is number 1?
Right now, it's like
It's Doc Rivers.
it's debatable. But honestly, it's debatable to me between either one of those.
Okay, playoff game. Playoff game on the line. Must-win game. Who do you want at quarterback? Lamar Jackson or Dak Prescott?
Ooh, fuck.
Now, see, you're being funny, but if you look at the numbers in the playoffs,
What?
they're pretty damn comparable.
Doesn't Dak have like 1 playoff win, maybe 2?
It's 2.
That's 2 wins.
Lamar's that's 3.
That's 3.
So
So you're taking Dak.
I'm taking Dak.
You're taking Dak.
The reason
I'm
why,
saying it's
It's a coin toss.
Yeah.
I'll take Lamar.
The reason why I'm taking
I might lean towards Lamar, but it's not like a foregone conclusion. Like he hasn't cleared him.
he's
like,
one of them.
Like Josh Allen, he's lost, but
Only to Pat Mahomes, really.
And a
Only
lot of
to the
times-
Chiefs.
no, he's lost to Joe 1 year as well.
He did lose to Joe one.
But I'll say
year.
this: more times than not, when he does lose, he's not on the field, or
He's
it's,
carrying the team.
or it's clearly clearly like Dawson Kincaid fumbling the ball.
Yeah.
That swung the momentum of the game.
Yeah, I didn't like that narrative for Josh that like he's also choked.
Yeah.
Not really.
Bro, he's lost a playoff game where he had the lead and there was 13 seconds left in the game.
Yeah.
I've seen him overcome adversity so many times. Where if Allen was the choice, I would choose Allen. I've watched so many football games where I've just seen Lamar. Like, I just can't get that out of my brain.
When
So
he has to
I,
go
like,
take a shit.
I just couldn't. Like, that's why I was picked Dak.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to lean Lamar.
nah.
But
Damn.
like I said, it's not.
That's a Cowboy fan, by the way.
I mean, I don't. Really, I've never really liked that.
Damn. Who you want as head coach?
He's
Aaron Glenn's off the market.
Well, the coach I wanted, he's coaching the Patriots now. Mike Vrabel.
Oh, Vrabel. Yeah.
That's tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Kind of the good options kind of got taken. You guys waited. I don't know. You guys waited too long to get rid of
But
McCarthy.
the thing is, like, even with somebody like Ben Johnson, I don't give a damn about you being like some offensive like wonder boy.
Yeah.
I need somebody who has a super strong presence
Mm-hmm.
to tame
Yeah. You gotta.
the old man.
Yeah. You gotta lead. You gotta be a leader of men.
Yeah,
That's why like a Cliff Kingsbury is better as an OC. I
Yes.
think than a head coach. There's a lot of guys who are just
Like-
better as being like one-on-one with the players and making fun shit go and all that. But
like in a perfect world,
gotta be
Mike
kind of like a tyrant to be
Yeah.
like a head coach.
exactly in a perfect world, Mike Tomlin gets fired and then we hire him.
Mike Tomlin.
Are you fire Mike Tomlin?
No.
I'm hearing that debate nowadays, and I'm kind of starting to listen to the people that are like maybe
That's
Mike McCarthy's resume looks better than Mike Tomlin.
Not at all.
Has a better playoff record, and the same amount of Super Bowls.
He's been to more.
McCarthy.
No, Tomlin.
Okay, he went to 2
Oh man.
with Bill Coward's roster.
He's done patchwork that I know Mike McCarthy could not do.
Fair. But he also hasn't been to playoffs since 2017.
Who hasn't?
Sorry, no, hasn't gone past the first round of playoffs since 2017.
Have you seen the quarterback play he's had the last 5 years?
And you have Dak.
No, but dead ass though. Like Kenny
It's
Pickett,
bad.
Mason Rudolph, Mitch Trubisky. What's boy?
He's making a plastic
Charlie-
knife work.
The NFL Charlie Villanueva. What's bro's name?
Oh,
You know who I'm talking about. He played at Tennessee.
I know who you. Dobbs.
Yes,
Josh Dobbs.
Yeah, but like these motherfuckers, I got
Dewey
started-
Haskins. Rip.
RP. Yeah.
It is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is.
Yeah, they front office failing him.
Who's winning the Super Bowl? Let's do the prediction right now, and then we'll wrap.
Oh, the Chiefs for sure.
You got the Chiefs
We're making history.
with their devil magic.
Devil magic, bro. This
The
is,
refs.
like if I've never seen something before, or I've never been right about anything before, this is God's quarterback. I need y'all to recognize this. And it's kind of crazy to me how people will like, you're wrong. Like people will say that shit, right? But midway through the season, the narrative is, Chiefs are vulnerable. They'll pick those Ravens to win the Super Bowl. So if it was already ordained, or the NFL is working their magic to make shit happen, why were you saying this 8 weeks ago? Also, if it was just about money, we would fucking win every fucking Super Bowl. Because let's be real here. If the Cowboys are winning the NFL, and hell, America is in a better place financially.
I'd rather have the Raiders win.
Man.
That's sick.
So,
No, I got the Chiefs, so I think they
Chiefs. Against who? Who comes out of the NFC?
It's tough, bro, because they like.
I think the Eagles are going to choke.
I do too, bro. Jalen Fields, bro, he's sweet as hell. Like, bro, he just.
so you're saying Commander's Chief?
I want to say, bro, because they got like a lot of.
I hate that because the Chiefs are going to win that game.
They riding on some good momentum, but I do think the Chiefs are going to win regardless. I'm sick as fuck because I wanted McCarthy to get fired last year.
Why y'all counting out the Bills?
Come on.
I'm not. My dream scenario is the Bills win the Super Bowl. I want to see the Bills win the Super Bowl.
You are out for sure.
What?
You are out for sure.
I like Big Josh. I want to see.
Also, you call him Big Josh.
Big Josh.
Ooh, wow, you clean.
Yes,
clean.
King. You know the man. The Bills lost 3-4 Super Bowls in a row.
4 years.
4 in the 90s. They deserve one.
And guess what happened the last time they made it?
Yeah. Jerry Jones wasn't dead.
Or he hasn't sold his soul.
That's a clone they got run there. He's got green stuff coming out his head.
I would. This is how I would want it to go. It's probably definitely not going to happen like that. I would want Commanders Chief and then Commanders upset the Chiefs. I feel like that'd be a great story.
Never gonna happen.
I won't, but that's
be
what I would
crazy.
like to see.
That would be wild though.
See,
Like, that'd be a crazy start. That's never happened
What's
Closest
his,
thing was when Russell Wilson won it in his sophomore season.
Yeah.
because it kind of goes
Jim Daniels reminded me of a young
or
Russell Wilson.
or Big Ben.
because it kind of goes in the
Big Ben,
line
yeah.
of because doesn't Magic Johnson has ties to the Commanders
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
and like the whole
and he
like
hugs the whole team, and you're like, oh.
Or the bullshit how he won Finals MVP, even though the vote came back that that Kareem was supposed to. Oh, you know about that?
Kareem?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
I know that.
Mm.
Well, I just know in the business where when Magic Johnson gets involved with things get magic. So I was just
Except winning time.
they
They canceled that show.
Or those
Was he
women.
involved with it?
I actually don't know how
I
involved
don't,
he
I don't
was.
think he was. Cause
I think he like gave the thumbs up on it, but then I think he might have like turned.
Yeah, because I know Jerry and Kareem were mad as fuck about how they were portrayed in that.
Yeah, the castings and
No, the casting was great. They just didn't like how they like came off as assholes. But I'm like, well, if you ask most people in the NBA,
well, that's my hope. Probably not gonna happen, but it's probably gonna be Chiefs, Eagles, some bullshit.
go Pat.
What?
Pat, go Pat.
Who?
Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, you cheering for his
You
white
want
side or
him
his
to win?
black side?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Come on, you already know. But no, I'm gonna say this, bro. Like, we've never seen it happen. I like to see history made, and it's so much bullshit around the Patriots dynasty. That's why I really don't want to hear this ref shit either. Cause
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, fair enough. You saying that?
And I could do this with name an all-time great in any sport.
Michael
The
Jordan.
Celtics.
No, I'm saying a single player.
Oh.
Michael Jordan.
The push-offs. Like, if that's anybody,
The
in
gambling.
no, but that's so. Like, if that's anybody in '98 besides
Damian
him,
Lillard.
I said all-time great.
Yeah.
No, but,
Yeah,
but like you said, Kobe and Shaq. I mean, they had gambling issues with Tim Donaghy. Like,
yeah.
so.
Well, costs Bills Mafia.
Let's go Bills Mafia. I got no dog in the race, so I'm cheering for the Bills. Small market team. Let's go.
3P. I want to see Nick Wright have his aha moment to everybody in sports media.
Ew.
Ew, I really
I,
don't like.
I hate Nick Wright.
Right there.
Bro, he's the best broadcaster right now.
Wow.
Hell no.
What you, Stephen A. guy?
I'm a Bill Simmons guy.
Bill Simmons, he don't really. I mean,
He owns the
He does
ringer.
his pod, but like I'm
The
talking about
Podfather.
Yeah,
That's better than anything.
Grant-
anything on FS1 or ESPN.
yeah.
Absolutely. The ring.
Prime Grantland. I'll give you now.
If you want it, it's on the ringer.
but it's boring now. Like I'm
No,
not.
if
saying
you want
it's
Jacoby, it's the mismatch. If you want Bill, you got Bill. If you got Ryan, you got Ryan.
I need Jalen, Jacoby, and Bill all together again.
They should do that, and
It
they
don't
kind of
hit-
only come together to do that stupid little movie review that they do, the rewatchables. And I
They don't
understand,
hit- they don't hit the same.
but it's still better than anything FS1 or ESPN is doing, in my opinion.
Well, if you like what we're doing,
You like the Chris Broussard of the show? My bad. Sorry.
Chris Bruce.
He's like the Stephen Wilbon,
Oh, you from Michael Wilbon?
Michael Wilbon. Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah.
What?
I can see it.
Or what's that one guy that like hates Stephen A? That Stephen A called fat.
Jason.
Jason Willock. I'm joking.
First and foremost, I have nothing like that bitch ass nigga, so we can cut that shit off real quick, nigga. I'm fucking.
No,
Shannon
you're like
Sharp.
Marcellus Wiley.
No, absolutely not. Disrespectful. No, I'm fucking Shannon Sharp. I do my own shit.
Oof, I wouldn't want to be associated with
I
Shannon
don't
Sharp.
know what either, but like, yeah. But
Shit.
like
Actually, I wouldn't
You're-
want to be
you're like-
anyone on ESPN. I don't like it.
You're like
you like Chris Broussard. I feel like I'm like Nick Wright and you like Kevin Wiles.
Kevin Wiles.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't feel like you rock the boat too much, but you have your own little sauce.
I'll take Zach Lowe. How about that?
Okay.
That's tough.
Okay,
I'll take
I
Zach
actually
Lowe.
like that. I like that for you.
All right. Thanks, Bruce Brown.
All right, Aiden. Anywho, you know that's gonna be a poll. Who looks more like that person? Do I look more like Bruce Brown, or does he look more like Aiden Ross?
We'll figure it out.
All right, if you like what we're doing, like, comment, subscribe, and we appreciate y'all.
All right, yeah.
Peace.